We will explain about calculation sheet for water supply system with booster pump. We prepared a format for calculation. Please download from the following URL and use it. This method can be applied all of the type of buildings. This is the design step for calculation. 1. To calculate water requirement. 2. To calculate water volume for incoming. We consider two types of water line, tap water and flush water. 3. Tank and booster pump, piping selection. First, we will make summary of water load for each line. Second, piping selection, and third, tank and booster pump selection. This is the diagram for booster pump system. We consider two types of supply line for tap water and flush water. We will select size of pipe, tank and booster pump. We will start explanation for each calculation sheet. First, we need to fix water requirement by calculation sheet P002. This time, we introduce one of the method that calculate from number of water point. Of course, we can calculate from occupant. If you have interesting about calculation from occupant, please check terrace tank movies. We will put summary of tap water point here. And then, we will put summary of flush water point here. This is the detail of cells. We can fill in each type of water point, water volume in numbers. We can refer table 2 for your assistance. We can use water volume refer to table 2. Here is the result of water volume for tap and flush. If we have makeup water for cooling tower or others, we can put requirement here. This time we consider makeup water cooling tower for absorption chiller like that. We will make summary of water requirement here. If we need consider special water requirement, we can add here. This time, we add water volume for laboratory here. This is the result of average water volume for tap water. This is the result of average water volume for flush water. This is the result of average water volume for total water requirement. Next, we will calculate incoming pipe details by calculation sheet P003. Here is the summary for incoming piping. From city water line to receiving tank. Fill in the water pressure at city water line. Put pressure loss from height difference. This case height difference is -4 meters from city water pipe. City water is higher side. Therefore, it's adding the pressure. Put pressure loss from others. Put pipe length. We can calculate allowance of friction resistance. Put calculated average water volume. It can be get from result in calculation sheet P002. Change unit for selection. Based on flow and flow speed, we can select recommended friction value by flow diagram. If selected recommended friction value is lower than allowance, piping selection 50 DR is okay. This is the flow diagram. Normally we can use and select size of pipe from here. Moreover, we put one of the auto piping selection sheet in the format. When we put water flow, automatically select piping size and friction value. Please utilize as one of the tool. Here is the summary for supply line to each tank. For receiving tank for tap water and flush water tank. Same as previous, it can be get from result in calculation sheet P002 for each. And then select piping size from flow diagram. Next, we will select size of tank, booster pump and piping. First, we make summary of water load for each line by calculation sheet P007. We make summary for load calculation for flush water. We calculate flush water line first. Put name of equipment and fixture unit. We can use fixture unit, refer to table 222. We can use fixture unit, refer to table 222. To put number of equipment for each flow. This flow is becoming each main branch. Here is the summary of fixture unit. To be used for riser pipe selection. Next, we calculate for tap water same as previous. We prepare summary same. Add other purpose for tap water here if require. If cannot use fixture unit, put additional water requirement here. Next we proceed with piping selection by calculation sheet P008. First, we will select for tap water line. Here, we select size of pipe for each line. First, calculate size of main branch pipe. We can put summary of fixture unit for each branch. We need to select volume of water from figure 7:1. This is figure 7:1 to select simultaneous use flow. Moreover, we prepare auto selection sheet in Excel. Please utilize for your design works. Put momentary maximum flow if cannot select from fixture unit. To select size of pipe from summary of flow. Size of pipe to be select by flow diagram. Next, we can proceed with same for riser piping too. Here is for confirmation purpose to check friction loss. This part is empty because the pressure pump head is selected by adding the minimum required water pressure. So if use booster pump method, there will be no shortage of water pressure. Therefore, it is not necessary to confirm the water pressure. We make calculate sheet same for flush water line too. From this calculation results, we could obtain each size as follows in red. Next, we will proceed with selection of tank and booster pump. We will explain tap water first. Here is for tank selection. Put each water volume from P002. This time select receiving tank for tap water. Put storage time. Then, select capacity of tank as per formula. We will select size of booster pump. Here is for water volume selection for booster pump. First, we put momentary maximum water volume from P002. Second, we put simultaneous use flow from P008. Then, we choose a larger value for booster pump selection. Here put assuming number of pumps in operation. And calculate the water volume of the booster pump. Here is pump head calculation for booster pump. Here is details. Calculate head for straight piping and elbow fittings. H3 is height difference. H4 is minimum pressure for water point. This time we considered 30 kilopascals for tap water line. If there is a equipment that requires high pressure such as a shower in tap water line, you need to consider 70 kilopascals or above. Finally, to consider safety factor and calculate pump head. Here, we will put specification of selected booster pump. Put specification of selected pumps. Flush water line also, to be prepared same method. Especially, we consider flush valve type water closet. Therefore, we need to consider minimum pressure 70 kilopascals. From this calculation results, we could finalize each specifications in red. Thank you for watching this movie. In this channel, we will provide useful information for M&A design practice. See you again in next movies.